Really big news, and there is a new addition. Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing and to another video where today you join me where I'm out and about and I'm back on my RS6. Yes, we're back. I've been in Italy, I've been filming like mad, but something really exciting is coming soon. Why I've been in Italy, why I've been in Norway, everything is all coming soon. And yes, I'm finally back in the RS6. I've only done 400 miles in it, which is not a lot, I know that. But I actually got some messages on Instagram going, you've not been posting the RS6 recently, have you sold it? No. This car is staying. I love it. It's so amazing. And I've just been driving like an hour and a half on the motorway. It's so comfortable and so brilliant at the same time. There will also be an update on my RS3, by the way. Because I got an update on that also, that's coming. The place we're heading to today is Duncan Hamilton Rofco. There is a surprise delivery for me here, and I can't wait to share it with you. I genuinely can't. The moment I knew that I could film this, I was like, we're gonna get it done and I'm gonna show it, and I cannot wait to share with you it's crazy, emotional, but cool at the same time. That's probably the best 3 words to describe it. This RS6. That upgrade of the exhaust is good. And here we go. We're just inside here at Duncan Hamilton Rofco. I'm going to give you a walk around to see what cars are here. And yeah, this is crazy because I remember the last time which I was properly here was my race event. And then the time before that, the video which a lot of you guys saw with my dad, where we just sat literally over there and having a chat about everything in terms of, yeah, just how it all began and everything else. And now obviously he's not here. There is a bigger element in terms of from my side. More will come on that, you know, as that sort of unfolds. But yeah, a lot of people say, oh, what's happening with the business? The business is run by amazing people every single day, but obviously the family still have an involvement, and I'm part of that family. So, you know, there will be something happening, but yeah, more to come in due course. But yeah, it's an amazing facility, something which he built himself, which I'm massively proud of in terms of, you know, from what is here. And yeah, I'm going to give you a little tour around, and then you're going to see the surprise, which is the title of the video. You're going to see that in today's video, but we're going to really have an amazing walk around, because I know how proud he was that, you know, the Rofco collection and everything which has been started up. Really cool. And the business is running day to day. Nick and Jack, they are here. They are the main sort of guys that are sort of running it day to day. And if you're worried if I'm going to take full control, no, because I think we'll be out of business next week. Look how cool that is. Imagine going wafting around in that down the Sloane Street. That is amazing. Very cool. I love the fact that they have like motorbikes and they have things like this, and then lots more. And there are deliveries which are here, which you're all going to see, and everyone, can you spot what's over there? And then my RS6 is just here. More to come on this. There is an update on what's going on with this shortly. You're probably thinking, well, what's going on here? Well, it's all kicking off. This is just unreal. How amazing is his Porsche Speedster? Oh, isn't that just so nice? Love that. Absolutely incredible. Tan interior. Isn't that absolutely amazing? We have a Ford Escort, which is here also, which is in one of the sort of the working bays which we have here. We have a couple of these you might have seen before. Alpha. That's unbelievable. Made a video on that about a year ago, maybe more than a year ago, but it's so cool. I'd love to take that out. This BMW, that's Maserati, is stunning. Love that. An Ayrton Senna car, just casually, which is amazing. I just love it, the fact how you've gone from like having that over there to this. It's just it's such an amazing place, And then we have other things which are here. And you might have seen this before. We have this Porsche. I'm going to come back to this 918 in just a second. There's more to talk about on that. This Ferrari is absolutely amazing. More to talk about in that just a second. More to talk about that in just a second. Silk Cut Jag, absolutely amazing. I know the boys here are so passionate about these. We have the Schumacher Mercedes, which is just in the corner just here, which is obviously truly amazing as well. And yeah, we just have a couple of other sort of race cars which are here as well. But one thing which I do want to do before we move to the sort of modern stuff is the name. The name is so. I do want to quickly talk about it because it's so important to me. The family name, Duncan Hamilton, because my grandfather started it. My dad started it. I sort of carried it on. He's so passionate about it. He's so passionate about the name. And he always said to me, he said, the business is kind of, you know, that is what everyone always talks about the business, is because the name Duncan Hamilton, he used to say, if it was called Wheel Spit Motors, it wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't be anywhere. And that is something which is so important to me moving forward, is the name, keeping it in the family, keeping it going, keeping it in people's minds, because this is such a big, Duncan Hamilton is such a massive name in cars and motorsport, that as a family we are really going to make sure that we keep the name and that it's sort of always out there. And that's what my dad would want, but nothing that he would hate more than us not making an effort with the name. It just cannot happen. And I'm sort of going to make sure of that as well. Going anywhere, the name, we love it. And I know he'll be watching this and loving it as well, because, you know, he's massively passionate about it. And then we have if you don't know, this is my granddad. He raced in the D-Type, and just carnage. We actually have his original helmet as well as a family, from when he raced and won Le Mans. So we have the original helmet. Here, ladies and gentlemen, is an AMG GTR Pro. You might have seen a very similar spec online. I'm sure you would have. And this is been sourced by the guys here at Duncan Hamilton. I'm not buying it, but I would like one. I would like one in the future for sure. It's something which I definitely would want, and I need to tick it off is an AMG GTR Pro. I definitely think that it would be amazing, and I really love them. I think they're such good sort of road trip cars as well. And yeah, I'm sure you would have seen that car before on the internet, but it is, yeah, I love them. I just think they're so cool, and you could just do road trips in them and really just enjoy them. They're that good, aren't they? Then we have a 918, but let's quickly talk about the Ford GT, because this car is for sale and it's so good. The Ford GT for me is just insane. It really is so good. And this spec, I'm surprised it hasn't sold yet, but it will do shortly, no doubt, because Le Mans history, definitely a piece of history in terms of when they won Le Mans again, and it was homologated for those race cars, so to speak. So basically, if you make the road car, you can race in Le Mans 24 hours. You need a sort of homologated road car to then have the race car, if that makes sense. You can't just turn up with any car. That's why they sort of made these, and that's why they're so special. Because of that. And my friend Harry, he's got one as well. We saw him taking delivery of one of those cars also. And then we roll to the Porsche 918, which is for sale. If you're interested, give the guys a ring. I just think it's amazing. And I was the guy who went and picked this car up for a customer a while ago. It must be sort of 6-7 years ago now. Yeah, but we picked it up and it is still looking insane. It is still the absolute number one in my eyes. I just think 918, God, it's so good. They're about £1 million, I think, but unreal, absolutely unflipping real. And it's this angle here where I'm always just like, that is where a 918 for me is just it's a game changer, isn't it? I don't know how you can beat a 918. Probably not going anywhere in price. Left-hand drive, but absolutely stunning with the silver with the red interior as well. But I could just stare at this all day long. Genuinely stare at that all flipping day long. And as you can probably see from this video title, there is this, in my eyes, it's really big news, and there is a new addition, so to speak, to my garage, because this is something which is very special, and this is fully part of my garage. So yeah, okay, let's get going, because you would think, well, why is he talking about the RS6? We know about the RS6. You do, but what you don't know is something big. And I'm going to give you a few hints by here, and then it will all make sense. So the number plate on the front is gone. Why is that gone? And what's changed here? Have you clocked on yet or not? Because yes, something has massively changed. And you ever think, what? AH11. And before you think, well, this is just, oh, he's just gone and bought another number plate. First of all, these would cost an absolute fortune, probably about 100 grand, that number plate is just ridiculous. And I've not actually bought that. There's a bigger story to this, that why I suddenly have AH11 on my car. So you would have seen I have AH33 and AH66. These are very much family number plates. These are something which, when my dad was growing up, he would buy a car, let's say a Mini Moke or something on the cheaper scale, and he would buy the car when he saw the number plate, and that meant you got the number plate as well, so they didn't cost him a lot of money sort of back in the day. So we have AH11, AH33, AH66, AH77, which are all worth a fortune, but they're never going to be sold. They're just whatever. And obviously, you know, my dad passed away, and he left for me, which is amazing. I couldn't wait to share this story with you. He left me AH33, and his number plate on his car, his everyday car, for his whole life was AH11, and he's handed that down to me, which is just amazing. It's crazy that AH11, I'm taking on that legacy. So it's amazing. Like, when I got told, I could not believe it, that he's left me 33 and 11, never to be sold and never going to be for sale. It's just the most amazing thing for me to take on, and yeah, and live his legacy. So yes, he left for me AH11 and AH33, and yeah, it came off his everyday car, and yeah, it's now my number plate, which I'm just gonna treasure for the rest of my life. They're never for sale. They are worth a lot of money, but they're not for sale, so it doesn't matter what they're. It doesn't matter. We could pluck a figure in the world, and I'm not going to sell it, because they're special, and you can't take that away from me. So yeah, I've got them, and yeah, I'm very, very proud, and I will be taking them on with me. So the moment I knew that, that basically we've been waiting for the retention document, and then now we can put it on the car. And there's actually a complete mess up, because I still don't have my V5 for my car. I don't know why. Maybe it's arrived and it's somewhere in my house. So I'm going to have to drive home on AH33. But AH11 is coming with me as well, and all the docs, and I've got it. So there's a slight delay till it's officially on, but it's officially an addition to me. But come on, first of all, isn't the RS6 just looking amazing? I love it. It just looks insane with this colour that we have. There's more mods as well happening to the RS6, that is for sure. There is more little things. Obviously, we've done the exhaust mod, we've done the wrap. There's obviously other things as well to happen. I'm going to be doing, I think, a bigger rear diffuser and other crazy stuff as well. But how amazing that we got the colour that I know he loved, and I told him about it. And then we also now have his number plate on there as well. Like, it's insane. Like, this thing means the world to me. It is honestly, oh, doesn't that number plate just look absolutely mad? He'll love it. He would absolutely love it. I'm going to say absolutely too many times. I still need to put a BRDC badge on it. And the moment I knew, I wanted to first of all show you around here and give you a bit of an update on what is going on. But also it just means that much. That much. What a flipping legend. So anyway, yeah. Duncan Hamilton, still going strong, and I'll be down here a little bit more, seeing the boys as much as I can, and they do events at like different things like Goodwood and stuff like that. Go and say hi to them if you see them, and if you're interested in any of the stock that they have, check out the website, check out their Instagram, and give them a ring. And yeah, as my dad would always say, you're more than welcome if you bring your checkbook. But I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know what you think. Put your comments down below. Thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you all very soon.
We spent our days on the coast of something beautiful. We got pulled into the tide of something